Ah, well, you may be a doctor, but I'm the doctor. The learned article, you might say. Ah, yes. Oh, well, hello there. And in today's video, I'm going to talk about what I think of the Cybermen. It's quite a strange topic for me personally to talk about this, because, I don't know, I mean, it's about Doctor Who, so it shouldn't be too strange, but it's weird because I have a very, or what I consider a very odd and unique relationship / stance on the Cybermen. Now, I don't hate them or even dislike them or just think they're 50-50 and they're okay. I just don't feel anything really towards them, oddly enough. I don't know why, really, either, which is rather bonkers, really. Because there are some episodes I can feel 50-50, like I can see why people hate it, I can see why people like it, but I just think it's okay. But with the Cybermen, I don't even think that they're okay. I don't know, I don't feel like I have any real emotional sort of connection or disconnection with them. You know, I just don't feel anything towards them, and it's very odd, really. Especially with the fact that I have seen really good episodes with them. So, like Earthshock and The 10th Planet are two really good Cybermen stories that I like a lot. But the oddity is that then doesn't translate to me that I think, oh my god, the Cybermen are amazing monsters or enemies or adversaries of the Doctor and stuff. Which is weird, because again, as I say, I don't hate them, I don't dislike them, I don't just think they're okay, I don't, like them or love them, I don't know, I don't feel anything towards them, and I don't know why, but, and I'm not disputing, anything, or, saying that people should hate them, or people should love them. I just, I'm fine with people feeling hatred for them or feeling love towards them, because at least that's something, you're feeling something. I just don't feel anything towards them, and I don't know why. As I think the series 2 two-parter is very good, and is probably the best Cyberman story in the revived series, from out of all of the other Cybermen stories we've had. And I don't know, although they're very top tier Doctor Who villains, I feel like a lot of people don't get as butthurt, as sort of annoyed about the fact that other people, as annoyed about the Cybermen not being that good in a story. For example, with the Daleks, I feel like a lot of people are a lot more vocal about when they're crap, like in supposedly Victory of the Daleks, which I don't think is that bad, to be honest. I think people give it way too much hate, when actually it's not that bad of a story. But because the Daleks are there, people are like, oh my god, this story's so shit, this story's the worst ever Doctor Who episode ever, and it's crap. Whereas with the Cybermen, even though they're to that same level of awesomeness as the Daleks are, for a lot of people, I feel like people are just, these days, a lot more desensitized to a crap Cyberman story, which is quite sad, really. As I think a lot of older episodes, Cybermen episodes, are very good. I think, personally, Tomb of the Cybermen is overrated, but, as I say, I do like Earthshock a lot, and I do like the 10th Planet. And I do like the design of Cybermen and how they look and how they move about and how they're, augmented humans, or at least in the Parallel Earth one they are. In the Mundassian one, they're Mundassian people augmented into Cybermen and whatnot. But as I say, I don't, even when I see a bad Cyberman story, like Death in Heaven, in my opinion, is a crap Cyberman story, or The Next Doctor purely as a Cyberman story, I think it's pretty weak. And that I don't think, oh, this is really enraging me, why didn't they get the Cybermen right, Because again, I just feel nothing towards the Cybermen. As I say, I don't find it annoying that other people like them, and I don't find it annoying that people hate them. I don't know. I'm fine with you feeling however you feel about the Cybermen. I don't know. Maybe it was the fact that they were in Series 2, and in retrospective, I don't really like Series 2 that much as a whole. The whole lovey-dovey crap with David Tennant and Billie Piper's character of Rose and the 10th Doctor and stuff, and that era generally is an era that I don't like going back to a lot, and I don't know, I don't know. I do like the Cybermen in the two-parter from what I can remember of watching it all those years ago, but as I say, maybe if they were in Series 1 at some point, maybe I would have liked them more. Maybe if they were mentioned in the Time War, maybe that would have added more layer to them. Maybe if they just felt more scary, because maybe I felt more scared about the Daleks, which I think from what I can remember of being a young Doctor Who viewer, I think I was scared of the Daleks, whereas by the time the Cybermen came onto the scene, I was like, I'm not scared of the Cybermen, and maybe that's why I just feel meh to them, because no matter what you do with them, I'll never feel that fear that I had for the Daleks when I was young with the Cybermen, and so maybe that's why I just feel nothing really towards them, that even when they are good, I just don't feel like that really sort of scary or that good enough to scare me, and fear me, or make me fear them, should I say. So, but that's just me. I mean, again, I do like the newest design of the Cybermen. They're cool, and I did say in my 12-minute long video about Nightmare in Silver, to cut that video very short, I basically said it's a 5 out of 10 story, and I think it's just slap bang in the middle. It's an okay story, and it's an okay Cyberman story. But as I say, I don't know, I've listened to some of Spare Parts as well, only I think from what I can remember the first part. My best friend over at Nerd Central, he let me listen, we listened to it, and that ages ago, and as I say, I mean, the Cybermen weren't really even in the first part from what I can remember, so, but as I say, I have seen quite a few Cyberman stories, but then again, most of them are in the revived series and in the latter half of Classic Who, which I've heard is also where the Cybermen go downhill when they're in colour, and that really the only real good coloured Cyberman story that's good is Earthshock. That's what the whole major consensus is regarding the Cybermen. That's what I've heard. I do quite fancy picking up the Invasion, the Wheel in Space. I don't know if that's a complete story, Moonbase, and that one was pretty decent from what I can remember of watching that. That was another thing that Nerd Central he made us watch, and I quite enjoyed that one from what I can remember of it. Again, that was a long time ago. But as I say, I don't know why I don't feel that much sort of emotion towards the Cybermen about whether or not they're good or not. So I just feel nothing. I just feel neutral about the Cybermen. So if I ever see on Facebook or Twitter or wherever on social networking sites people like, oh my god, but this Cyberman story's better, or but I prefer this Cyberman design, blah blah blah, and they were better then, and the rubbish now, and in that story the rubbish, and blah blah blah, I don't feel the urge to rant and rave back, or rant and rave and start a conversation or an argument or a discussion even with a person about it, because again, I don't feel that need, because I don't have that connection and that sort of love and protection over the Cybermen, because I don't know, maybe if again they were in Series 1, maybe they would have been more entrenched into my emotional circuits, so to speak, and maybe I'd be more fond of them now as I've got older, but clearly they haven't had that much of an impact on me, unfortunately, which is a shame, because I would love to like them a lot, but as I say, I don't feel that much of a connection with them, as clearly other people do, and that online. So, but yeah, this has just been me over at the Doctor's Assistant Run channel, talking about what I think of the Cybermen. Please do leave a comment below what you think of the Cybermen, and thanks for watching. Comment, rate and subscribe.